fantasy football is a breeze.
Throw back a cold one with our crew. Tell you exactly what to do. Get ready to win all of your leads.
True serum football. True serum football. It might even help you get laid.
Woo! Welcome back to the Truth. Sarah, what's up, babies and boo things? Week 8 start sit edition. It's me, Jordan Thomas, with the one and only Joseph Fickle. What's up, baby?
What's up, dog? How y'all
Hey,
doing today? It's week 8. We got all the great fantasy advice coming your way. Just drop them questions right below us. We're gonna pop them up on the screen and we're gonna talk through it with you.
drop that thing, son.
Drop that thing.
Joey and I, we are coordinated this morning, but I promise you it was by complete accident. So it worked out real good, but
Please. You know, we called each other this morning and said, hey, what you wearing?
what you wearing, baby?
What you wearing?
Yeah, but we were just talking about our undergarments at that point. We weren't talking about these shirts. So
them matching too.
we got David Genus and his big old penis. He's getting us started. Let's go. I'm ready, David. I am ready too. What's up, baby? Exclusive sideline reporter. Good morning, Facebook user and sideline reporter Vance Schlitz here, coming to you live from the kitchen, cooking that bacon. He's doing it in nothing but his underwears, baby, and I love it. I love it.
Guaranteed.
Facebook user with the high heart right back at you, Facebook user. All right, Genus is getting us kicked off. Pick one: Devontae Parker, Samaje Perine, Robbie Anderson, Noah Brown, or Jeff Wilson Jr.
I guess give me Noah Brown. I'm glad I only have to pick one. I kind of lean Devontae Parker too, man. He is the number 2, though. Like, man, this is gross. Robbie Anderson just got traded to the Cardinals. They actually do have the second highest over unders. So, I mean, he's got a chance too, but man, I think, God, this is gross. Any of those 3 guys are all ranked number 50 for me. Like, that's it. Like, I don't know.
So I do think there's some value with Robbie Anderson going forward as he gets more and more acclimated with this offense. They definitely need the weapons. But for this particular week, give me Devontae Parker against the Jets. Patriots got embarrassed last week, getting stomped by the lowly Bears. I look for them to make some noise today. I think of all these guys, I think Parker has the best shot to get in the end zone.
I don't see Sauce Gardner traveling along and being up on Jacoby Myers all day either. So, you know, it really depends on placement. Devontae Parker will line up on the outside, though. I do know that, and let's just assume 50% of those snaps are going to be on the Sauce.
That's a 0.
You're going to get lost in the sauce, baby.
lost in the sauce.
So there's that too. So
that kid is something else, man. Like that dude is the future best cornerback in the NFL. It's not here yet, but it's going to happen. Matt Jonah, big question. Do you guys trust Metcalf or would you trust Algier from Atlanta?
Man, Atlanta wants to run the ball. I get it, man. Atlanta wants to run the ball. Metcalf, he got carted off last week, dog.
Well, I mean, he got carted off a couple weeks ago too, and it's just because he had the shit. So, I mean, how serious is it? Let's be real here.
I mean, those Seattle cart guys are getting paid right now. Let's just say that. But yeah, you know, Algiers wanting to run the ball. I mean, everybody wants to run the ball. What's that? Arthur Smith or Arthur Smith. Blank. They're both whatever. Panthers got a good run D though, man. Like, I think the Panthers win this game, dog, outright. They showed some fire last week.
If the Panthers win this game outright, they are by themselves in sole possession of first place in that division.
because they have the tiebreaker over the Bucks, and it
what
doesn't
a
matter
world that we are living in. I'm not trusting that though. I think Atlanta wins this game. Me personally, if DK plays, I'm starting DK. Looks like he's going to play. I'm trotting him out there. So my choice would be DK on this one.
Yeah, it's tough because Tyler Lockett's also been dealing with a hamstring injury, groin injury, hamstring injury, a soft tissue injury, and a tough spot to run in. So, yeah, man, I'd play DK. Honestly, I'd play DK.
Me too. David Genus, Robert Woods, Tyler Lockett, or Raise Hell, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Some exciting players here after you said Robert Woods. So we got Tyler Lockett or Wan'Dale Robinson. Who are we starting? Floor play, ceiling play. I think that's your answer. You got the balls to start Tyler Lockett. That's probably who I'd go with because the ceiling is much higher. Wan'Dale has a very short average depth of target right now. He's getting the targets though. So in PPR, I think you got a good floor, but Tyler Lockett is a deep down the field. And let's be honest, Geno is throwing the rock,
slanging it,
especially deep down the field. And he's got a great connection with Lockett. I would play Lockett.
I am also playing Lockett. He's averaging 7.6 targets per game currently. He's 8th in the league in deep targets, and the Giants allow the 7th most deep catches. I think it's kind of a perfect storm to smash Lockett today, even with the injury. Facebook user, good morning, fellas. Good morning, baby.
What up, Caps Lock?
Caps Lock. So all of these Facebook users, we don't know who they are except for this one right here. We know who it is. It's Caps Lock Rich Abbott himself. Augustine Gusanov. Yo, for my flex. Should I start Curtis Samuel, Brian Robinson, or drop Curtis and pick up Allen Robinson? I heard McVay said he wanted to get more out of A-Rob.
Yeah, we all want more out of A-Rob. That doesn't mean it's going to happen. He is getting end zone targets though. So like you can bank on some end zone targets, but like the connection's not there. It is Cooper Kupp all day. I think Curtis Samuel, man, he had a bad week last week. I think that maybe the different starting quarterback here has kind of caused a little ripple in the pecking order. Honestly, so I don't want to drop Curtis Samuel to pick up Allen Robinson, though. I'd probably just play Brian Robinson. He's not going to get any targets, though, so I feel like he's got a small floor, but you can run on the Colts. I think this is going to be a tough game for you, man. Either of these options. I'm not happy with what you got here, man. Sucks, but.
So there are no statistics behind this answer. And I've been saying this to everybody all week. I've got this feeling that the Rams are going to get right this week. Coming off the bye, playing San Francisco. They're tired of losing to these fucking guys. This whole season has been bad, and they're still not out of it. There is light there for them to get out of the situation they've dug themselves into. There are plenty of people I would start over Allen Robinson. I'm not starting either of these guys with confidence over Robinson. If there is ever the Allen Robinson redemption game, the comeback story, it's this week. I'm dialing up my Rams this week. I think they're going to shock some people.
Okay, so I do have some statistics to go along with this since you don't. However, mine are outdated. These are outdated statistics. I looked into this a little bit earlier into the week. Sean McVay after a bye. I got something from last year. I got something from last year at some point. It was before the Super Bowl and all that. So he was at that point 4-2 coming off of a bye. However, the 49ers do have their number. I can't remember the exact record against Sean McVay, but it is not pretty. So 50-50 again. So that's your numbers.
Yep. And for me, it's all about I just think this is the statement McVay game. I think
Yeah.
McVay's one of the best coaches in the NFL. I think he's gonna figure it the fuck out today. I do. And real quick before I move on to the next question, my boy Augustine Gusanov repping us up on the YouTube. So if
Every
you can,
week, man. We
do me
appreciate
a
it.
favor. If you haven't already, please go to YouTube. Please bang that subscribe button, bang that bell, ring that bell for us. We have a goal. We want to get, and we're going to take some baby steps here, right? But we have a goal. We want to be at 350 by the next broadcast. That's 11 subscribers. We can easily do that.
Oh, yeah.
We just got to stay focused, help us out, represent us, bang that bell, subscribe. We love you. Facebook user says, Jordan, what's up, baby?
Yeah.
Fresh off my bed from Tom Brady remarks on last week's show. I love it.
Who is it? Who is it? Who got
I-
banned?
I'm 100% sure that this is Vance Schlitz, sideline reporter, because he most definitely on last week's episode said he wanted to stab Brady with a knife and then got insta banned, dude. Like, this show wasn't even over. And he was messaging me. My shit got locked down. So
Yep,
Vance Schlitz back on the sidelines, hopefully not carrying any knives near the Tampa Bay game. Travis Sumter says, now that's a team I wouldn't mind getting a train ran on by. Woo-wee, chugga, show, baby. I love it. Okay, so sometimes these duplicate. Okay, here we go. Facebook user Caps Lock. Pick 2, DK, Dobbs, Knox, Hurst, Freiermuth. Injuries hit me. They hit the best of us, baby.
I think it's man. I think it's DK and I think I would play Hayden Hurst, man. Yeah, it's DK and Hurst for me, dog.
I did not think you would agree with me on this, but that's exactly where I'm going as well. I think DK has obviously the highest upside of all of these guys. I think Hurst has a really good opportunity with the injury to Jamar Chase to kind of get into a little bit of a rhythm there. Joe Burrow slinging the ball. I am really, really hyper concerned about Romeo Dobbs moving forward, or Dobbs. Aaron Rodgers said this week, guys who are making too many mistakes shouldn't be playing. Got to start cutting some reps. Maybe guys who aren't playing, maybe give them a chance. Cough, hack. Christian Watson is going to get some looks. I don't know if it's this week. I don't know if it's next week, but I think he's about fed up with Romeo.
So is Christian Watson playing this week? I thought he was still.
So he was questionable when I looked this morning. So again, I don't know if it's this week, but I think they're going to try to get this guy up and going because Romeo ain't cutting it.
I'll tell you.
Don't say Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins is going to play today. I'm just telling you. Whatever.
We got that hat bet, me, Colton Travis. I just need Sammy Watkins to stay Sammy Watkins-ing. For me. Heads up, fella, this Broncos offense may have found something. Thank God.
Did they?
Jeez.
Yeah, ESPN Plus is exclusive rights to that. So I will not be watching until after the fact when it comes on NFL Plus. I'm going to watch condensed game, obviously, and I still might fast forward that bitch. So.
Jeff Beavers wants to know Sam Ehlinger or Aaron Rodgers.
Sam Ehlinger, give him to me. I don't want to play Rodgers. That's end of story. Bills are going to wax the fuck out of them Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to be laying on his back today. Say it, whatever. I'm not gonna think anything different of you. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. If you want to play him this week, you
I
go right
don't want
ahead.
to. Let's make one thing clear. I don't want to play Aaron Rodgers, but I'm a
None of us
Texas
know.
Longhorns fan. I'm a Texas Longhorns fan. I watched 3 years of Sam Ellinger.
All right, cool.
That
So
guy is a poor man's Justin Fields, and Justin Fields is not an NFL quarterback, in my opinion. I am not starting Ellinger in any leagues. I know everybody's running and scrambling for this kid, and man, I wish him the best of luck. I don't think he's going to be good. I am rolling out Rodgers. I think he has a safer floor. I think he has. And here's the thing, man. This could maybe be Green Bay's get right week as well. Who knows? I'm
yeah.
not saying they'll beat the Bills, but man, Aaron Rodgers is gonna have to sling that rock, and they're gonna beat these Bills. So, go ahead.
So quick question for you. If it were Matt Ryan, would you play Matt Ryan or Aaron Rodgers?
I would still play Aaron Rodgers.
So is Ellinger an upgrade over Matt Ryan?
Fantasy wise, I believe so because I think he adds a lot with his legs. NFL wise, as far as winning games, I do not think so because I don't think he adds enough with his arm.
I think that is to be determined. But Matt Ryan he deserves to be benched, and it doesn't matter who the coming up guy is. Frank Reich wants to give this guy a shot. He said that he is starting Ellinger because he needs to get more big plays. So either way, it's a toss-up. I've never even watched this guy play outside of the preseason. He looked all right in the preseason, though. So,
and I haven't watched him play in a couple years. When he was with Texas, I just was not super impressed by him.
yeah.
Good morning, fellas. Raise
Sup, man?
hell, praise Dale Cooper, Mac Jones, or Sam Ellinger. This is where I draw the line. I'm going with slinging Sammy Ellinger.
Do we even know who's starting in the Patriots game?
I am not 100% sure, but if it's crappy little Zappy or it's Big Mac Jones, I just want no part of this pack.
Okay, it doesn't matter to me either, I believe. So I would play Ellinger, man. Like, not knowing is fun. It's fun. We play this game to be fun.
It's fun. It's fun until he throws 3 interceptions, and you're like, "This is bullshit."
Hey, motherfucker might run for 100 yards too.
He might.
You throw 3 interceptions, pass for 1 touchdown, and get 100 yards on the ground. You're going to be happier if you got him versus Mac Jones.
Yep. I want no part of Mac Jones.
The Jets got a sneaky good defense, dog. They do.
The Jets are going to win this game this week. You heard it here first. I even without Breece Hall, like to me, the Jets are a quarterback away from really making some noise as far as a potential perennial playoff team. Like, I really like the construction of this team when they get and now their offensive line is even more banged up, but Elijah Vera Tucker is a monster. Mekhi Becton is a massive human being. Like, there's just so many good pieces on this team that I love. Like, I'm such a low-key Jets fan. It's ridiculous. Up next, Jeff Beavers, Romeo Doubs, or Sammy Watkins. I'm rolling out Sammy Watkins. I think Doubs is in the dog house.
I agree. I'm playing Sammy.
Justin Fields or PJ Walker?
Fuck. It's Justin Fields, man. It's Justin Fields.
I think Justin Fields might legitimately get killed today. That guy leads the NFL in making. His offensive line allows pressure on 33.5% of snaps, most in the league. And Dallas is averaging 4.7 sacks per game over the last 3 games and 4.1 on the season. Them hot boys are going to get after it. I start Justin Fields, though, easily because that dude's going to be running for his life all game. He's going to break a couple plays, and that's his floor right there.
While you were talking, I was going to say, fill in the blank. Justin Fields is going to be running for, and then I was going to let you say for his life. So that's what's going to happen. He's going to be scrambling. I think this is good for him, though, man. Like, in some weird way, I think this is the type of defense that you play to get big plays on. And He's been starting to make a little connection. They're going to try and run the ball, obviously, but he's going to be scrambling. He'll take off running. He'll look for Darnell Mooney down the field. There's been a connection coming along for Darnell. He's a really good wide receiver and fast. So I think there's a little bit of game script there, obviously, that you can kind of look into, but we really don't know, man. They could get the ball running on the ground with Khalil Herbert, and they could pound this Cowboys team. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. That's how you slow down a pass rush.
Yep, and Dallas did just acquire a good run stuffing D tackle from the Raiders. I don't know if he's suiting up this week, so I do think that'll get better. But to your point, you said they can make some big plays. Just so you know, the highest coverage grade in the NFL on throws of 20 plus yards downfield this year. Who's that cornerback? You tell me.
Is it Trayvon Diggs?
It's my man's Trayvon Diggs shutting people down. I think that kid's taking a huge step this year. I don't think Fields is going to get anything big on him. Anthony Brown, completely different story. That guy can be had. So, Nate Stahl, what's up, baby? Long time no talk with you, Nasty Nate. If you haven't, bang that bell for us on YouTube. We would really appreciate it. He wants to know Antonio Gibson or Tyler Algier.
The answer here is it says Algier for me. Like I said, no one wants to run the ball more than Arthur Smith / Arthur Blank. I can't ever remember. They're both involved with the. Okay, so Arthur Blank is the owner then. But yeah, they want to run the ball. I think I would play him over Gibson. Obviously, there's a ceiling there with Gibson that you can't really get with Algier, but volume is king, and I don't think. I think you can run on the Colts, man, but I'm not confident either way in either of these guys.
I am taking Antonio Gibson in this one. I think of these two, he has the best chance to provide a decent floor and a solid ceiling. I think Mariota obviously is going to be running. He's going to hand the ball off to Algier a lot. I do think both of these guys are low-end streaming options this week, but I feel better about Antonio Gibson. Vance Schlitz back on the sideline. Not many questions between bye weeks and injuries. Just playing whoever's available. Heard that. Big Kaiser, Pittman, Michael Carter, Terry McLaurin, or Jacoby Myers. Pick one. Also, should I bench Aaron Jones in favor of any of them?
Dude, why don't you just start T. Higgins and T. Higgins, Cooper Kupp, and
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson,
yeah.
Start those three guys.
And then make sure you also have Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey in your lineup this week with Pat Mahomes, or not Pat Mahomes, he's on bye, but make sure you get Josh Allen in that quarterback spot as well. Just kidding you, Ben. For me, I'm going Pittman. I have some reservations about Ellinger. I do. I have more reservations about Terry McLaurin and Taylor Heineke. And I don't know how much or how lost in the sauce Jacoby Myers is going to get today. So I think it's Pittman. I would also keep Aaron Jones in my lineup.
Yeah. So keep Aaron Jones in. I would play Michael Carter over Pittman today. So I think there's going to be some volume there. Like we've already said, this Jets team we think is going to win. Teams that I do think that this team will become a little bit more pass heavy than they have been. They're going to need to throw the ball. And what I do like about this, the Patriots do run the cover two. They line up the two safeties, or they line up a single safety. They run a cover one, right? On a lot of their shit. So I want to say at the highest rate in the league. Don't vet me on that, but that that's going to open up things on the outside for the passing. So I do think that they'll be a little bit more pass heavy today. I think Michael Carter is the guy in that backfield. I don't like Ty Johnson. I think Carter is the 3-down guy here today, and maybe sprinkle in 8 or 10 touches for the other guy. That's not many. So.
Yep. And I think we'll see more J-Rob next week as well. For me, I will say that Justin Fields he set the blueprint last week on how to beat this Patriots team. A mobile quarterback can do some damage against them. And I do think Zach Wilson has all of that ability as well. And that's why I'm picking them to win this game. I just think
the safety in deep, and they run a lot of man on the outside. Wide receivers turn around. They're going to turn around and run with them. That's why they're getting beat on the ground by mobile quarterbacks. So there you go.
So for me though, I'm sticking with Pittman. I think he's easily the most talented of these options. And if we get anything, so and here's the thing, here's the risk with Sam Ehlinger, right? If Sam Ehlinger pops, Pittman's kind of got to pop, right? But if he doesn't, then, Pittman can absolutely shit the bed. So I'm going Pittman. Joey's going Carter. We both agree it's not McLaurin or Myers. And I think we both agree do not sit Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Okay. Most explosive. What's up, baby? Bang that bell. Thanks for watching. Sounds like my bathroom morning habits, but Dak Prescott or Kirk D. Cousins?
Give me Kirk Cousins this week. I like,
Smash.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals. They give yards through the air. Kirk Cousins has not had a 3-touchdown pass this game, yet he is still in the top 12. Right? How does that work? It's consistency. So, Kirk Cousins, dog, he's gonna light this team up today. They're playing in the dome at home.
The home dome.
Dog, Justin Jefferson is going ham today, and if Justin Jefferson goes ham, that means Kirk Cousins is going to have a decent game. Light up Cousins.
The Cardinals also almost allow 1 touchdown per game to tight end, so Irv Smith, big Irv's
in there, today. Baby.
Yep. Zeke officially inactive. Tony Pollard to the moon.
That's right. 6,100 on DraftKings in every lineup.
Jeff Beavers, pick one. Allen Robinson, Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds. I'm going back to the well. I'm going Allen Robinson again, man. I have that. I have the feeling. And it's no data. It's no statistics. I'm going Allen Robinson. Go for me. Hit me.
So I have given you some data. We gave you some data on that Patriots defense already. What I say, single high safety, man-to-man on the outside. They're in a single fucking coverage corner in the NFL that can keep up with Garrett Wilson. Like, let's be honest here.
I don't disagree with you. My problem isn't with Garrett Wilson. My problem is with the guy that's throwing him the ball.
All right, whatever. I get it. Garrett Wilson, dog. Like, if this ain't the game, then he's a rookie.
He ain't got one.
Yeah. It's Garrett for me, and a lot of this is. I just love the kid, man. I think they're gonna have to get him going. No Breece Hall. They got to start passing the ball a little bit more. They have to.
Unless Zach Wilson runs all the fuck over New England.
But I don't mind Josh Reynolds either. Let's not get it twisted. He's been having a good target share. However, we are expecting Amon-Ra to play today, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I think so. I'm not 100 on that, but.
Matt Jonah, different league for the flex. Would you trust Pittman with a new quarterback or Romeo Doubs on Sunday night? It's Pittman. This one's not close to me. Absolutely Pittman over Doubs.
For the record, James Robinson is active today for the Jets. He is going to be wearing number 23. Different leagues. Flex, trust Pittman. It's Pittman, 100%. I don't know what you said. You said Pittman.
I said Pittman, not even close. Okay. What's up with Matty Ice? He is done. He's toast. He's burnt.
He's burnt toast.
I ain't got no arm no more. He needs to retire. He gone. He done.
He is an old waterlogged log.
he's Big Ben Roethlisberger circa 2021. He ain't got nothing left.
He is a deflated pool float.
He may retire at halftime. Sorry, Matty Ice. We still love you, but yeah, you done.
I
Baby.
know.
I don't.
I do. Hey, Matty Ice, man, Matty Ice. Without Matty Ice, we wouldn't have had the 28-3 Super Bowl. That's all I'm going to say. Facebook user and sideline reporter Vance Schlitz here. Fire up Raheem Mostert along with anybody
Yes.
else from Dolphins Lions slate today.
Yes.
Lots of points going to go on the board today. I think Mostert going to have a season high game today. So Raheem Mostert has had over 60% of the snaps in the last 5 games. Cleared running back number 1 in Miami. Lions are 23rd at run defense. Allow the 5th most points to running backs. Absolutely smash Raheem Mostert. Smash
Also another
Jalen
guy.
Waddle. Smash Tyreek Hill. Smash Tua Tagovailoa.
Also a guy that's in all of my DraftKings lineups too. Why is he still so cheap, dog? Like people just don't like Raheem Mostert.
They don't. Man, and here's what I'll say. Earlier in the season, much like you kind of took a beating, and you were right about Jerick McKinnon, right? You remember when everybody was bagging on you for Jerick McKinnon?
Yeah, I mean he's leading the team in snaps,
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's doing fine.
That's a starter.
And I felt the same way about Raheem Mostert over Chase Edmonds. Because at the end of the day, Chase Edmonds has not done shit. Every year I hear about, oh, Chase Edmonds, he's so good. He's going to do never does nothing, man. So, yeah, people just hate this guy for no reason. Like, y'all need to redirect that hatred for Raheem Mostert over to, like, Matty Ice or something, because that guy's a piece of shit.
God, I miss it.
No further advice there. Yeah.
Jimmy G 7-1 against the spread against the Los Angeles Rams. From Game On Sports News and Pick, a group I subscribe to, man. If you need betting lines and stuff, Game On is where it's at. Will, the guy over there, brilliant dude. Thanks for the comment. He's already banged that bell. But Jimmy G 7-1 against the spread against the Rams.
Hey, we appreciate that though, because I was looking for that number earlier and couldn't remember what it was. So maybe next time I just go over to Game On and find it. So
Game On, baby, Game On. Hey, I have the subscription. Let me know. I can hook you up with that. Everyone, hit that like button and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks, Will, man. I appreciate you. Great shit yesterday on your show as well. Hawkinson, Higbee, or Jawan Johnson in my touchdown league. My touchdown league means this is Daniel, Vermont Viper, having ass BB.
That's right. I think what time is that? What time is the Saints game? Because that is a big issue. Like we don't know is Adam Troutman playing yet or not. Can we find some news on Troutman? Because I think Jawan Johnson might be the guy to go here. It's not Hawkinson. I'm not playing Hawkinson.
So they play at 12 o'clock.
So we should have news if he's playing or not. Why isn't it not here?
I don't know, but either way, I think I am going to go with Tyler Higbee regardless. In his 5 healthy games this season, he's averaged 9.6 targets per game, 12.4 targets or points per game. That would be good for 3rd amongst tight ends in the league. I think Higbee's kind of an every week start as long as he's healthy.
And this 49ers pass rush is going to get to Stafford just like every other pass rush does, even if they're not good. So that's the safety blanket. I think he's going to get the targets no matter what. Is he going to get the valuable targets near the end zone? I think those go to Cooper Kupp and maybe Allen Robinson, man. So that's kind of what scares me off of him. He's not going to get 100 yards. Neither will any of these other guys. So I don't know. Touchdown upside, I think, goes to that big ass Jawan Johnson.
It does, man. He did just pop too, so that kind of leads me to go towards.
He was playing the Cardinals, though. He was playing the Cardinals.
And everybody pops against the Cardinals.
That's right.
Big pump. I think I woke Joey up this morning. He was out hunting. He wake you up this morning?
No, an alarm clock did. But I did reply to his message as soon as I got it. The game had already started, though, so sorry I was not available for your question at 8 o'clock this morning. Yeah, Yeah, I was just a few minutes late, but yeah, hopefully you picked the right guy.
Trade question: what do you think Khalil Herbert is worth in Dynasty?
I think he is a solid fucking running back, man. And I don't think that him and Montgomery will be on the same team forever together. He's still young. He is the better running back. I think he is
Easy.
worth just as much as Montgomery, unless you're trying to win this year. And I mean, you are, but I would easily give up a second and a third for him if we're talking picks.
For me, I'm trying to trade a veteran, aging running back. Like, tell me this: would you give up Ezekiel Elliott for Khalil Herbert right now? Because I would all day.
I would, and that's based on a lot of this is team construction, especially for Dynasty. Man, you kind of pick your spots here, but overall, in a vacuum, I would much rather have Khalil Herbert.
Khalil Herbert to me is one David Montgomery injury trade and or cut from being a RB1 in this league. Plain and simple.
Big facts.
Trent Hobbs here. What's up, Trent? Hey, go to YouTube, Trent. Bang that subscribe button. He wants to know Swift or Benjamin. I'm dialing up Swift. He's playing today. We waited too damn long for this guy. Let's go. It's the DeAndre Swift game. I'm rolling him out everywhere I got him.
It is Swift. Benjamin is a second string running back who is getting hella snaps because Connor is not there. I don't think either of those guys are a true starting running back. They just got a good spot in Arizona for running back. They got a good scheme for running backs. That's wide receivers out wide. It spreads the defense out. Benjamin's fast. He does the job. Swift is a monster, and give me talent all day. In both of these games, there's a top two over unders. I think they sat Swift one extra week. Let's get him all the way healthy. I think Swift's the move here, man. He's got a hell of a ceiling that Benjamin will never touch.
Few players in this league have the ceiling that Swift offers on a week-to-week basis. Sideline reporter Vance here, back in action. Waller out today. Adams banged up. I think Adams is just sick. I don't know how banged up he is. I think he just got the flu. Look towards Mac Hollins this week. Playa? I don't hate the Mac Hollins pick. I think Devontae Adams is just going to be just fine though.
Yeah, Mac Hollins is the wide receiver too in a good offense though. I think he's running over white guy slot. Fuck. I always do this. White slot receiver for the Raiders.
Yeah, if you hadn't said it, I could have.
What is the deal? Anyway, he's the number 2 because he is a much better blocker.
Where's Pineacker when you need him?
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Mac Hollins is number 2, and it's because he's a good blocker. And Josh Jacobs running that motherfucking rock, and he's going to continue to because Roll Tide, that's why.
What?
I like doing that. I know I don't.
This is driving me nuts. I got to...
Hunter Renfrow.
Hunter fucking Renfrow, yeah.
It was off my mind, and then you was like, it's driving me nuts. Oh, yeah, Hunter Renfrow.
Hunter Renfrow. Travis Sumter, when he said they found something, he means Greg Dulcich. I got to say, man, props to Colt Martin specifically on this guy. This dude was at least 2 or 3 weeks ahead of this storm with Dulcich, which I was pronouncing it Dulcich. I heard it Dulcich. I'm not 100% sure, but the big long hair white dude tied in who's tearing shit up in Denver. I love that guy.
I'm going to say Dulcich, regardless of how he ever comes out and says he pronounces his own name. I'm just going to say Dulcich because I'm going to
say Dulcich. I know this is crazy, but bench Lamb in favor of Carter or Pittman. Dallas might lean on running game. I think Dallas will give Tony Pollard quite a bit of work, but I also think they will be passing to him all day. I'm absolutely dialing up CeeDee Lamb in this matchup. The Bears can be beaten all over on their defense. I'm probably starting any of my main Cowboys today outside. Well, I say that, but give me Dak, give me Pollard, give me CD. I'm starting all three of them.
Yeah, it's CeeDee Lamb, and I thought you would fucking go away from him again like you do every single week. CeeDee Lamb's the guy, dog.
He's just not as good as everybody says he is. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I hate him. He's a little overrated. Big Ben Kaiser, Dak or Danny Dimes? I feel like you did this on purpose, Ben. I feel like this was rude, and I feel like this was mean, and I feel like you just wanted me to tell you that we can't start Dak Prescott over Danny Dimes, and we can't. I'm starting Danny Dimes. Quarterback 11 on the season. Sir Daniel Dimes has more rushing yards this season than first-round pick Najee Harris. Was on the sidelines screaming at wide receivers last Sunday. 5-game winning drives this year. No other team has 3. Give me all the Danny Dimes, all of them.
So I'm going to answer first with Motherfucker Jones. And I just want to point out that when you look in the stats of whatever platform you're on, it's going to say the Seahawks have like the 25th or 26th ranked defense against the quarterback. Yes, but when you adjust for schedule based on their opponents, they're a much better passing defense than you would expect. So that does hedge me a little bit. I think I still play Motherfucker Jones because of the rushing upside, though.
And I'm just going to say you can beat the Seahawks through the air as well. I think both of these are really juicy matchups. I'm not against starting Dak this week. I just think Danny Dimes is a smash start at this point. Travis Sumter, Mac Jones, presumptive starter. Game on Sports
last week too.
Game on Sports says it's return of the Mac. Patriots going to dominate. He's a big Patriots fan. God bless him. Big Ben Kaiser, Andy Dalton, PJ Walker, Eno Benjamin, 0.5 PPR, -3 points per interception since I lost Tannehill in Superflex Work League.
I'm going to play Andy Dalton. Give me Andy Dalton all day.
TSS Fantasy Commissioner Cooper says, "What's good, gentlemen and Jude?"
Gentlemen and Jude. I haven't seen Jude anywhere.
Oh.
Are we talking?
Oh! I think it was a typo. I think he meant to say Judge Thomas, but it just worked out perfect because cool. Jude. But hey, what's up, Jude? We love you, baby. Judge Jordan Thomas, attorney at law.
Nowhere to be found.
Travis Sumter says, "I can't wait for the Bears to win today. Jordan, can you send me your tears in a mini mason jar?" Travis Sumter, I just want you to know if the Bears win today, I'm not talking to you for at least 6 days minimum, at least.
It won't happen, dog. Travis is over there smoking his little crack pipe. It's not going to happen, dog.
My favorite Travis Sumter comment from last week was after the Bears absolutely brutalized the New England Patriots. He got in our council chat, and he's just like, "Man, that happened 1 week too early. I really needed them to save this for next week." He already knows. Justin Fields, look, there is a path for Chicago to win today, right?
No, there's not.
There is. Look, all that's got to happen is Micah Parsons has to break Justin Fields in half, and then the legend of Nathan Peterman continues. That's
and then come in and throw 5 interceptions. Gotcha.
The Vance here. We are seeing the fall of Tom Brady, and I love it. I hate it.
I think we all love it, except for Jordan.
I hate it. It breaks my heart, man.
Dude, all the memes on social media are great. Dude,
did
you see bad for him in a way? But
I feel real bad for him. Do you see that Giselle is fighting him for full custody of Gronk? Like,
yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's fucked up. I can't get to it without knocking a bunch of stuff over, but I got Gronk over here in my background.
I think he just made a bad decision, and all this came down to letting Antonio Brown enter his home, right? Antonio Brown.
This is why you
squeezed the hell
don't
out
let
of
friends
Giselle.
stay with you for free on the couch. 100% is
Oh,
why
he
you
wasn't
tell
on the
them
couch. He wasn't on the couch.
him and Giselle was on the couch.
Yeah.
Poor Tom Brady.
We're
Tom
so
Brady, I love
mean.
you. Hey, buddy, if you need to talk, I'm here anytime. Call me up. Tommy Too Tight. Lockett if he plays or Wandale Robinson. I'm going Lockett.
Yeah, I think we had this same question earlier. Yeah, I'd play Lockett too. He's gonna play. He was limited last week all during practice. He still played. Wasn't the greatest play. No one expected that. But now with the injury of DK, I think he's coming. DK is more injured than Lockett at this point, right? One's healing, the other one just got injured. And I do believe it was a groin issue. So give me Lockett, dog.
Give me Lockett. I already said, he's the deep guy, and you can absolutely beat the Giants deep. Daniel
how
Beebe.
deep he is.
Oh, I know how deep he is. I'm going to play Adams and Hopkins this week, so I have to bench Saquon, Jonathan Taylor, or Swift. I would bench Jonathan Taylor out of these guys. This is Daniel Beebe. This is the touchdown league.
So is this a flex spot? Because fuck. Like, I think Saquon, Taylor, and Swift have a higher chance at touchdowns than either of the wide receivers.
I think Hopkins is a smash in this scenario, personally. 100 yards or a touchdown against the Vikings. I think you could get both. I may lean towards sitting Adams. It would be between Adams or Taylor for me. Because I can see a scenario where the Colts just shit the bed with Sam Ehlinger. I'm not confident in him at all.
I think Jonathan Taylor is the guy that you sit. If you're Adams and Hopkins, both are in presumed high scoring games.
In this Taylor format.
Jonathan Taylor is they are expecting, Vegas says they're going to score 22 points. So sit John Taylor, I guess, man.
Either way, we're going to be wrong, and you're going to be in my inbox again next week telling me what a piece of crap I am, Daniel Beebe. But let's go Vermont Vipers. TSS Fantasy Commissioner Cooper, which wide receiver missing their number one do you like this week? Brandon Ayuk or T. Higgins? Happy Halloween. So first of all, fact check. Brandon Ayuk is the number one in San Francisco. Look at the statistics. But of these two, give me T. Higgins. Give me T. Higgins. Cincinnati Bengals have 3 wide receivers in the top 25. By the time Jamar Chase gets back in 4 weeks, they're still going to have 3 wide receivers in the top 25. I'm smashing anything and everything in Cincinnati. If they play for the Bengals, they're in my starting lineup. I would try to get both of these guys in there, though.
Well, he's not asking to pick one. He just says, which do we like? And I like T. Higgins. I like T. Higgins a whole lot. I like Tyler Boyd more than Ayuk this week.
Zach Kurtz, what's up, guys? What's up, Zach? Content director, having ass Zach Kurtz.
Is that what you call him?
That's what I'm calling him right now. Okay. He's the True Serum football version of Matthew Friedman, who is content director at Fantasy Pros. So therefore, he has become my content director. Mike Pompa, I love Mostert. Travis Sumter says it's must start, not Mostert. Zach Kurtz got hit hard by the bye, so please don't judge me too much. I mean, you came to the Judge Jordan experience right now, attorney at ball. I got to judge Monty or Mooney. Give me Monty.
Give me Monty as well.
Jawan is a smash start in desperation, even with AT. I agree with that. I just don't start him over Higbee.
Even with Troutman, Adam Troutman. I don't think so, man. In desperation, sure. But you can't say the word smash, start, and Jawan Johnson in the same sentence. It's illegal. You
You
will
could have
go
said
to
it last
jail
week.
in all 54 states. Okay.
Benjamin Kaiser, Higbee, Khalil Herbert, Van Jefferson, or Jawan Johnson in a flex spot in 144 league.
Whew.
Give me the real deal, Khalil Herbert. You can run on Dallas, and that's literally Chicago's only hope today.
I think it's Higbee. There's too many targets, too many receptions there.
Do you think Jefferson cuts into any of those?
He's going to get 4 targets. Okay. They're going to be deep down the field. Sure. High value targets. They're not going to be a lot of them though. I think Van Jefferson he's not a factor. I'm not playing him at all until we see him play on the same field with. Are you reading forward? That's all right. I'm going to go Higbee, though. I'm going to play the safe game here. In such a deep league with lots of starters, Higbee is the safest, and he's going to give you a floor. That's kind of what you need in this type of league. So,
give me Khalil Herbert. Facebook user, this is Vance Schlitz, I'm pretty sure. He says, yo, it's Tenfro, Renfro. His name is Renfro, Joey, Joe Burrow, or Dak Prescott. Vance here.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, give me Joe Burrow. Joey, too cold right now. I have to say, I think of all of our sideline reporters, man, I freaking love Vance every week on this show.
Me too.
Still not what made me crack up, and you're gonna die when I get to this comment.
I try not to read them yet.
I saw the word censor, so I had to look at it, and then, oh, man, it was good. Benjamin Kaiser, super flex, and certainly not sitting Josh Allen, but nice combinations. Allen, Dak, and Danny Dimes. We nailed it. We said, hey, make sure you start freaking Allen this week.
Yeah.
I would start Danny Dimes over Dak. I think you already asked that, though. Oh, this is cold. This is cold, Travis. I ain't even reading this on air. I can't do this to my boy Tom Brady.
Not only did he enter his home, he entered his wife.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's cold. That man got you a Super Bowl ring, Antonio Brown.
Is that what you're laughing about?
No, that wasn't it either. It gets even better. David S. Hey, thanks for watching on the YouTube. Make sure you bang that bell. These are the comments. I've seen the video from the pool in Dubai. AB ain't setting foot in my house to show my wife what a real man looks like. Second biggest censor strip I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. This show just took a turn for the better. Hopkins is in because guy I'm playing has Murray in. I can't sit Adams because the Saints not having Lattimore. That's fair. ETN is up to 157 rush yards on the day. Hey, go check my preseason article, ETN SZN, ETN season. It was just a matter of time before
You
this
thought
came
you
to
had
fruition.
took an L on that article too, man. You did.
I mean, they just kept going to James Robinson at first, and I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on? But yeah, it is here, ETN season among us. Tell me this, Joey, off the top of the dome. We're about wrapped up here. We only got a couple more comments. Who are your top 5 running backs the rest of the way?
Woo. Saquon, CMC. Man, I don't know. I know you're wanting me to say ETN, and I kind of want to say it. He's definitely up there. Let me look over here at this thing. I think I would put Swift in that category. Browns.
So for me, I'm gonna give you mine, right? I agree with you on Saquon. I don't agree with you on CMC. Give me Saquon. Give me Josh Jacobs. Give me
Yes.
Nick Chubb, especially if Kareem Hunt is traded.
Yes.
And then, man, it's these young guys. Give me ETN and give me Kenneth Walker because those guys are not stopping anytime soon.
I was flirting with those. The surprising guys in this, we got Dalvin Cook that I don't want to say his name. We got, I think I want to continue to put Alvin Kamara in that category as long as we got the red rifle continuing to start. I think he's a top 5 guy. Christian McCaffrey is definitely in there. We don't have any Najee Harris. Let's see. No Joe Mixon in that list.
No Jonathan Taylor on that list.
Maybe.
Can't
I
do
wouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
To me
Henry,
though,
like I think Derrick Henry is consideration for that list.
I would put Derrick Henry over Nick Chubb. You're right. You're absolutely right there. And he's even catching a couple passes this year. It's the craziest shit ever. We haven't talked about Derrick Henry all day, but that dude is about
That's
to
because he's an
smash.
auto start.
Yeah, he has over 200 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns in each of the last. Well, let me say that again. In the last 3 games against the Titans, he has over 600 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. Like, Jesus.
Y'all know what happens to Derrick Henry second half of the
Texans.
season, too.
Yep. Kenneth Walker, though, I did just want to bring up, since he's been starter, first in the league in broken tackles, first in rush yards, second in usage, ran a season high 13 routes last week. Like he is a smash the rest of the way. Travis, Tom Brady down from 8 rings to 7. Giselle took the other one. Antonio Brown going to have Giselle and the kids training as wide receivers now. Man, y'all cold. Why y'all got to be like this to my boy Tom Brady? Tom, if you need me, baby, if you need this crying shoulder, call me. I got you always. David James Skull from the trenches, number 1 ranked team in the league. Chef Boy RDJ himself, got to meet him live and in person yesterday. How do you feel about Allen Robinson? I've been expecting big games, and he finally had a decent game. Does that carry over? I think it does. I think the Rams are going to surprise people today. This is the get right week for the Rams. I'm calling it. I've been saying it all show. I got that feeling. That's all it is. It's all feeling and intuition, but I just feel like this team is too good to suck this bad.
And I'm going to say that I don't think it carries over because it's going to be up and down with him. He's not getting the leverage targets that you get between the 20s. They're not looking his way. He's not going to have time. They're not going to have time to drop him back and then look through his reads. He's going to look at Cooper Kupp. He's going to say, oh, shit, here comes the pass rush, and then he's going to dump it off to Higbee. Allen Robinson isn't even on his mind. So I'm not going to trust them until they figure out this offensive line situation.
It's fair. Chef Boy RDJ, Nick Chubb, Blood Gang, Kenneth Walker.
I like those names.
Swift feels like the NFL version of Anthony Davis. Street clothes. I like it.
Who the fuck is Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis is LeBron
One of
James'
them round ball
sidekick.
guys.
He's one of them round ball guys. They call him street clothes because he's so talented, but he's always in street clothes on the sideline, kind of like DeAndre Swift. Is a good analogy.
Yeah, and we said this about some other guys in the past that, you know, eventually that stigma of injury prone went away because you're injury prone until you're not. It's happened with Dalvin Cook before he had his explosive season. Now he went back to that same category, but man, you can't predict injuries, and I don't like that narrative, but.
This is what you and I have always disagreed on. I think you absolutely I think there are situations you can't predict injuries, but man, once the injuries start, I do think they become much more predictable.
Soft tissue injuries, muscle strains, muscle this, muscle that, ACL. That is more of a kind of a freak thing, broken bones, unless you just got soft bones.
If you got an Achilles injury, you're done, Colt Martin. You're done.
Done ski.
Derrick Henry is who I picked up to take a running back before the season, but that hasn't happened yet. Man, he's coming on, man. Derrick Henry, and like I said, he's even catching passes at this point a little bit. Malik Willis is coming in though. So I don't know how that affects things, but at the end of the day, it's Derrick Henry. Hand him the ball, stand the hell on the sidelines, and let him do his thing.
Yeah, because we all know you can't hand Malik Willis the ball because he'll drop the handoff.
Troutman is out today, so Jawan or Higbee touchdown only. I'm still going Higbee, man. I'm
going to go Jawan. Jawan Johnson.
Yep. Still going Higbee. All right. That looks like that's it for today. Joey, you got any last words before we get on up out of here?
I do. It's week 8. We're halfway through. I just want to say good luck, man. And we really, truly appreciate all of the comments, all you guys watching, man. Like, it's hard to get people to watch you on this screen right here. There's a million things Americans got going on at this time of day, especially football fans. So for you guys to take the time out, man, it really means a lot to us. We fucking love y'all, man. We love y'all. Don't forget, if you're watching here on Facebook or whatever, hop over there to YouTube, hit that bell for us. Let's get 350 before next week starts. Let's go.
350. Go in, subscribe, smash that like button. Check out all of our stuff we got going on. We are going to have an influx of articles this week. I'm going to be writing 8 of them alone this week myself, revisiting my preseason predictions, talking about what I got right, what I got wrong, and what I see happening in the second half. So keep it coming. We'll bring you that content all day, every day. Bang that bell. Follow us everywhere. And as always,
stay true.
Stay true.